So I'm really glad that we have the law of reflection and refraction done with, because it really allows us to talk about some really fun things. So I have some slides here that labeled everyday light effects. And the reason why I call it everyday light effects, because this really has nothing to do with anyone walking around there focusing on astronomy. These are just things that just happen all the time that you see when you're out in the world, but they can be explained with the law of reflection and refraction, as we'll see. So it turns out that also you're talking to the wrong person here, because I absolutely love talking about these everyday lighting effects. I love just seeing stuff in the sky and the world around me, and sort of knowing how astronomy gets in and can describe them for me. So I absolutely love these things here, and I hope you do too. So off we go then. Here's sort of a list of things that we'll cover in the next several videos. Oh yeah, we'll talk about the blue sky and the red sunsets and the red moon. We've already spoken about auroras and stuff. So, but it turns out with just those two laws of reflection and refraction, we can talk about something called the lie of the sunset. See down there, twinkling stars, mirages, and I don't know, did anyone see anything else in this list, which is kind of interesting? Dinosaurs. So I have a little dinosaur tale in for you there too. So it turns out then that we can get some of our questions on that long list of questions answered here. Like, for example, the lie of the sunset is definitely what question number 48 asks about. Mirages is what question number 7 asks about. The twinkling of the stars is the next one. That's question 23. Question 23 says, what's the deal with the song Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? And I don't have a specific question about dinosaurs, but we'll get that in there anyway. So anyway, stay tuned to get these 3 questions answered as we go. Okay. The sunset. Who doesn't love a good sunset? It's a nice time to be outside. Maybe you have a good view for it. Maybe it's a romantic situation, or maybe you're just enjoying yourself. But gosh, who doesn't like a good sunset? Well, it turns out that the sunset, when you see it, is actually just a big lie. So we need to sort of talk about why that is. Something's going on there. Then there's mirages, and what mirages are, of course, is when you're driving, usually on a hot day, you see this watery stuff in the road ahead of you that you can never quite get to. So it's not like you can start splashing through the water in any moment. As you drive forward, the mirage seems to advance forward. You never quite get there. So the question is, what the heck are these things? And let's just talk about those 2, mirages. The one about the stars twinkling is just a great one in terms of these laws of light that we're talking about. So what we have here is, we're at this moment here. Of course, if you go outside, Venus is up. It isn't always like this. So I don't know when exactly you're watching this video, but it isn't always like this. But I have Venus up, which is a planet. And I also have a couple stars up, Betelgeuse, Aldebaran, and Rigel. And of course, the belt of Orion is in there as well. And if I run this video, you sort of, as it goes, you'll notice that Betelgeuse is twinkling, Aldebaran is twinkling, Rigel is twinkling, the belt of Orion is twinkling. I think the video just ended. There it goes again. But Venus is not twinkling. So something about the sky, and there's a law that I think the song Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star is actually true. Stars twinkle, but planets do not. And of course, I already gave it away with my faulty flip, but then there's the dinosaurs. What are we going to talk about with dinosaurs? Okay, so that's sort of the setup for you here as we go. And I will begin then talking about the lie of the sunset in the next video.